Hey everyone, Richard here. And I'm reviving a pretty old series. I think the last time I did one of these was in 2017. But this is Unlocking Key Issues, where I take key issues from my collection and I sort of flip through them with you guys to see what makes it a key, why is it significant, why do we care about the book, what happened in the story. And we're doing this book right here, Marvel Premiere number 28, The Legion of Monsters. I figured it was appropriate because all of these characters are sort of getting some hype lately, and this book has blown up a little bit. So I figured, let's get into it and see why people care about this book. First things first, I absolutely love this cover, with good reason. This is a pretty well known artist, particularly for Teen Titans and Aquaman, but this is a Nick Cardy cover, and I absolutely love the way Ghost Rider looks on it. Very distinct looking Ghost Rider. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So, first page. This is actually probably my favorite page of the entire book as far as content goes. Nothing really happens, but it basically goes over the origins of every single character, a great introduction to them. If you don't know who they already are, you got Man Thing, Ghost Rider, Morbius, and Werewolf by Night. So it's kind of a great way to open up this book, and it's probably the most useful thing in this story because the story itself is not very good in my opinion. So next we sort of have the traditional splash page and opening, if you will. Here we find out that the writer is Bill Mantlo, the artist was Frank Robbins, Steve Gann was the inker, Karen Mantlo was the letterer, Janice Cohen was the colorist, and Marv Wolfman was the editor. Basically, the story opens up with a giant mountain just sort of appearing in the middle of LA for no reason. Here's the ads. Also, one of my favorite things to look at in these old books are the ads that came with it. Got a Slim Jim ad. So here we are, our first introduction to many of these characters outside of their little sort of origin, who are they bio. We got Ghost Rider, Morbius, and Werewolf by Night, and they're kind of just running into each other in the chaos of this mountain appearing. And they're all basically just fighting each other. This is considered a team up book, but there isn't really much teaming up going on. Some more great ads. Big Jim Pack. So here we are again. They're all sort of trying to make their way towards the mountain. Morbius is craving blood and fighting against people. Werewolf is just going after everyone in sight, essentially. And there's just a bit of chaos going on, essentially. Some more great ads. I feel like most of these old stories are ads sometimes. But if you want to treat yourself to music, there you go. And here we sort of have the thing they're teaming up against, kind of. We see this guy right here appear, Starseed, and we sort of learn who he is. That's where the story gets a bit outlandish, but basically he's from a group of people who lived in the LA area, I want to say hundreds of millennia ago or something ridiculous like that. And they were attacked by aliens, and the aliens stole their mountain. Meanwhile, everyone sort of decided that they're going to fight Starseed, except for Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is really the only one here who realizes this guy isn't really a threat to them. Werewolf's just being chaotic, and Morbius eventually just wants to go after his blood because he's Morbius. More ads. So here they are all going after it. Man Thing essentially just wants to touch people. He doesn't really do much in the story, if I'm honest. But Werewolf is basically trying to kill Starseed. More ads. And around this point, Ghost Rider basically takes it on to himself, saying, I gotta stop all these other guys because this guy is more or less harmless and they're all trying to kill him for no apparent reason. So like I said, not much of a team up unless you count Man-Thing, Werewolf, and Morbius ganging up on this human/alien hybrid thing. But they're not really working with each other. They're just sort of working towards the same thing. More ads. We got some Howard the Duck, Omega, a Twinkie story involving Spider-Man. These are always quite funny. And that's actually the end of the story. Starseed ends up dying, but before he dies, he shows all 4 of the monsters, quote unquote, what they could have been if they would have just worked with him, including Ghost Rider, who was basically just trying to save him the whole time. But because Starseed is dying, he can't help Ghost Rider or anybody else. So Ghost Rider is leaving, very sad, very depressed, and his bike's out of gas. And that's basically all you get for their first team-up story, if you can call it a team-up. So kind of a weird first appearance of this group, because is it a team-up? I don't know. They're all basically going against each other. But still a very interesting story, and I absolutely love this cover. And there you have it. There's Marvel Premiere number 28, the first appearance of the Legion of Monsters. So hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you guys like this, because I'll do more. I used to really like doing this, and I know some of them are the most viewed videos on my channel, so obviously some of you like them. So if you're one of those, subscribe, let me know in the comments that you want to see more, and we'll see you next time. Take care.